Here's a message that might help someone today. As I look back on my life and realize all the things that I was taught to believe to be true, and one of the biggest ones is shame. We're all taught that from little. You keep your mouth shut about things that happened in your family. Nobody talks about abuse. I came from a time where abuse seemed to be the norm for women, especially because my mother was abused, but we never talked about it. And then my dad, as he got older, I was about 13 when it stopped, 12 or 13. He stopped abusing my mom because he was an alcoholic. That was the first experience with addiction. My dad's out being an alcoholic and a pill popper. He was a truck driver. He popped pills like they were candy. I had a brother that was into drugs pretty heavy. There was a time where he shot a shotgun at my mom's head, totally annihilated my one aunt's kitchen. He was put into an institution for 3 months, I think it was. And you would have thought, watching all the things that happened to him and his drug addiction, that none of the rest of the family would have ever went through that. But, well, yeah, we did. There was at least 2 of us in the family out of 5, not counting my brother, that dabbled with drugs. I did all kinds of drugs because of the man I was with, and I'm not blaming him because I had the choice to say no, but I didn't. I chose to try all kinds of drugs, and I got out of that. Then my son died, and then I drank for 2 years straight, morning to night, because I just didn't care. I was suppressing what I felt. As long as I was drinking, I didn't feel anything. Then I got away from that. And then later on in life, my life got more chaotic and more chaotic and more chaotic. And I found pain medication seemed to suppress that. It made me feel good. So I was on pain medications for 12 years. Oxycodone, Oxycontin, Vicodin. It was prescribed, but I was on it. And I would manipulate my pills to last me where they were, and if they didn't last, I suffered like a dog for a couple days until my prescription could be filled again. I used to hide this. I wouldn't let people know. I would hide taking the pill. I didn't want no one to know because I felt, oh, that's shameful. I'm taking a medication that I need to have. It got that bad. I couldn't function without them. I had to take one to go to the store. I had to take one to do whatever. Why? Because my life was so chaotic, it was better to be on the pill than it was to deal with my life in general. So when I was on the medication, it made my life seem so much better. What this is about is shame. I'm not ashamed to tell you things in my life. Why? Because it's none of your damn business. If this is helping you, that's great. But what I did with my life was my choice. The same as anyone in my family or anyone outside of me. It is their choice to do the things they do and have that experience. They're meant to have that experience. Who are you to judge it? Somebody does something and it's all over Facebook and everybody's talking about it. If you're talking about it, you better stick or open your closet and look what's inside it. I learned that the hard way. I talked about other people that did drugs, but I was doing them myself. But I didn't see myself as, oh, I'm better than them. I'm telling you right now, if you're judging or talking about somebody else's misfortunes or what they're doing, you have things in your own closet that you need to figure out, that you might be ashamed of, or whatever the belief is that you need to talk about someone else. I have found it's none of your business. Why I'm sitting here telling you this, I'm not ashamed of who I am or any of the shit that I've done. Why? It was my experience, my choice to have that experience, and what I've learned from it, you will never know because you didn't have that experience. Unless you can experience it, don't judge it. That's the best advice I can give you. What someone else is doing is none of your business. The only thing that you need to worry about is what you're doing. Is it right for you? And if you find out it's not, you move to the next thing and experience that. That's what we're here for. Anything else, it's not your business. And I hope this helps somebody today, because the biggest lesson I have learned is when I was in everybody else's business, I wasn't taking care of my own. I hope this helps somebody today. Have a great day.